It's December 21st, and today we are doing National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. This is a scene where the dog Snot is drinking out of the tray where the Christmas tree goes on. For this movie, I really couldn't find a scene that was the right length. Like, some of them were just really short or really long. So I just thought Uncle Eddie is such a funny character. I'm gonna be playing Uncle Eddie. If this is the first video you're watching, I've been doing self-tape practice every day in December until Christmas. What I do is I choose a random monologue or scene from a Christmas movie or TV show that's themed like Christmas, set a 15-minute timer, play around with it, work with it. I usually tend to memorize all of the scene or most of it because I'm doing these just like in little pockets of the day. I usually record the lines of the other person because I just don't have a reader that's like readily available. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna set a 15-minute timer, play around with it, decide how I'm going to play it, and then do a bunch of takes, and I'll show you the best takes from today. One way is going to be deadpan, and I just hate Clark. Like, he's so annoying, but I'm forced to talk to him and make small talk and have him like me because I don't have anywhere else to go for the next few weeks and I need to be here. I'm gonna try deadpan because I've been practicing deadpan a lot this month. And then the other one I wanna do is just really happy and excited, and I actually want to give Clark this dog. I'm trying to convince him that he's great and just warn him a little bit that, you know, he has a little quirk. Is it real?
Dry up. Come on.
Oh, it's not Pennzoil. Clark, it's fine. A little tree water's not gonna hurt him. My time is almost up. I have like 3 minutes, but I'm just gonna stop it and go ahead and do a few takes because I'm pretty confident about like what I'm doing. First, I'm gonna do the deadpan one just because I do feel like I keep defaulting to flat, like to nothing, as far as like my face or my feelings, where I need to still feel that judgment and try to suppress expressing too much through my face or my voice and just make it more of I mean, the voice is a thing, like the intonation and the rhythm. Take 1. Take 4. No, take 5. The only problem is I want to try that version one last time and try for the pace to be a little bit faster. The next morning when he lifted up his leg, just best to let him finish. Darn. Okay, I really feel like that one was almost the best take. I'm gonna do it one more time. Just best to let him finish. I think that last one was the best one. So now I'm gonna do the really excited. I actually want to leave this dog with Clark, and I'm trying to convince him that the dog's great, but I also just want to warn him about this little thing. One more like that. That one felt pretty good, but I want to try it again. Maybe like a little bit more peppy, a little bit more texture in there than just happy the entire time. It's just best to let him finish. That second one felt worse because I was thinking too much, so I'm gonna do a third take of the second version. I think that last one was the best one. I'm gonna show you what I think are the 2 best takes from today, and I'll see you tomorrow. That's a honey of a tree, Clark. Is it real?
Dug it out of the ground myself.
Is that a fact?
Hey, get out of it. Stop.
Clark, it's fine. A little tree water's not gonna hurt him. Before we left, he drank a half a quart of Pennzoil. The next morning, when he lifted up his leg.
Eddie, if he drinks the water out of there, the tree's gonna dry up. Come on, out of
It's not. Come on, get out of there. Go into the kitchen. Come on, go into the kitchen now and get yourself something to eat. Go on. He's cute, ain't he? Only problem is he's got a bit of a Mississippi leghound in him. When the mood catches him right, he just gets a hold of your leg and goes to town. You do not want him around when you're wearing short pants, if you know what I mean. Word of warning though, if he does get a hold of your leg, it's just best to let him finish. That's a honey of a treat, Clark. Is it real?
Dug it out of the ground myself.
Oh, is that a fact?
Hey, get out of it.
Oh, no, don't worry about it, Clark. A little bit of tree water is not gonna hurt him. Before we left, he drank a half quart of Pennzoil. The next morning when he lifted up his leg, it was...
Eddie, if he drinks the water out of there, the tree's gonna dry up. Come on.
Oh, it's not. Come on. Yeah, come on. Get into the kitchen. Come on. Go into the kitchen and get yourself something to eat. Go on. He's cute, ain't he? The only trouble is He's got a bit of a Mississippi Leghound in him. When the mood catches him right, he gets a hold of your leg and he just goes to town. You don't want him around when you're wearing short pants, if you know what I mean. But word of warning though, if he does get a hold of your leg, it's just best to let him finish.